getting bigger now. Our song on the radio, but it don't sound the same. When our friends talk about you, all it does is just tear me down. Cause my heart breaks a little when I hear your name. It all just sounds like ooh. Too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. Should have gave you all my hours when I had the chance. Take you to every party, cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. My pride, my ego, my needs, and my selfish ways caused a good, strong woman like you to walk out my life. Now I never get to clean up the mess I made. Oh, and it haunts me every time I close my eyes. It all just sounds like too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. Should have gave you all my hours when I had the chance.
Nanny took advantage of the owner's absence, tied their daughter securely with a rope. Then she pushed the girl down on the bed. Then she ordered her to stand up. The girl struggled for a long time, but she couldn't get up. So the nanny picked her up and pushed her down again. But the girl thought she was playing a game. She rolled back and forth on the bed with a smile on her face. But when she managed to get up, she was pushed down again by the nanny. After a few times of repeating this, the girl gets impatient. She shouted at the nanny that she was going to fire her. But the nanny got more aggressive. She pushes the girl down again and again, until the girl was completely enraged. Only then did the nanny stop and untie the girl. But what was unexpected was that the girl, who was free from her restraints, slapped the babysitter's face in a frenzied manner. And instead of getting angry, she laughed heartily. She said that if she ever fell down, just get up like you just did. If someone bullies you, then learn to fight back like this. After the tussle she had just had, the girl was so tired that she fell asleep, and the nanny took the opportunity to search through the rich man's house. She soon found a box of gold jewelry in a cupboard, but after a quick glance, he put it aside. It was only when he found the account book and discovered the papers inside. Only then did her eyes start to get excited, clutching it tightly in her arms. No one knew what was more important than gold. The next day the lady of the house returned from a business trip. When she saw her daughter's body splattered with bruises, she asked the nanny what had happened. But before the nanny could say anything, the girl answered first. She had accidentally fallen while playing. The lady then let the nanny go home. But just as she was halfway home, suddenly two Santas came out of nowhere. The nanny was beaten half to death. She had to take a few days off to recuperate. When her injuries had improved a little, she came to see the girl at school first. But to her surprise, the girl was being bullied by her male classmates again. When the nanny saw this, she ran over to protect her. But just before she got to her, the girl was already standing up and fighting back. The nanny smiled with relief at this scene. It seems her efforts were not in vain. Afterwards, she played hide and seek with the girl on the way home. But the man standing under the table. Instantly the nanny became frightened. She rushed to find the girl, but there was no sign of her. The nanny knew it was over. She rushes home, telling the mistress that the child might have been abducted. But before she could say anything else, the girl came out of the room. Although the girl was not lost, but the mistress became suspicious of the nanny, and her own car was inexplicably smashed in the garage. It's a sign that things aren't so simple. So she followed the nanny in secret, watching her eat, watching her visit her ex-vegetarian in a nursing home. She waits until the nanny returns home. Only then did the lady of the house realize she lived across the street from her house. The two women look at each other through the window. The nanny realizes she may have been exposed, immediately packed her bags and prepared to move away. But a mysterious man suddenly appears at the end, and forced her to hand over the money she had stolen. And that's when the lady of the house, who noticed something wrong with the nanny, came over to ask for help. The mystery man hid in a hurry, and the lady of the house walked in, and saw the nanny's house full of pictures of her daughter. She immediately realized that she had been approached on purpose, and the target was her own daughter. Furious, she took away all the photos, without asking why. She just left a message that you were fired, and that she would never come near her daughter again. Then she slammed the door and left. But the very next day, the police recovered a car from the river, and the body inside. It was the woman who had walked out of her house last night.
That is so Lord, you be mumu. You think say they wise? You are a mumu. No, 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 no.
Punya sih nyawa.
God have mercy upon us. Ayo,